All right, now we have the 1 to 5 chord to deal with as a half cadence. So again, key of C major. So what is the 1 chord in C major? What is the tonic of C major? C. So you find your C here and draw it as a whole note, and your 5 chord is still the same, still G. Now again, let's see what happens when we write something out in root position. So in root position, C chord is basically C, E, and G. And now we're looking for a G chord, a 5 chord, which is G. Are there any common ones? Yes. Here we are. G is the same. They share that note, G, B, D, or C, E, G. So now we have to figure out what are we going to do with these other two. So essentially, we want to get to the least amount of motion possible to get to the G chord. So now we're going to go, if we have G, B, and D that we need, we're going to take this E and it will drop to a D, and the C will drop to a B. Okay? So essentially that's the way it is. There is some, now we have a root position, now we ended up with a G first inversion. So let's just quickly, let's just say you were given a C first inversion. Where would that take us? Well, the G is still the same. All right? So we could just erase these for clarity. And so now what are we going to do? The G is still the same. How are we going to make this G be D? Well, doesn't make much sense. Where are we going to go? We're going to have to go to, how do we make this into something more similar? Probably the simplest way is to go E to D, right? And C to B. So that gives us a G chord second inversion. Okay? So just be careful that what you want to do, and I was thinking about it too. I thought, well, maybe I could take this C and go to the D. That would work. But then what am I going to do with this E? Where am I going to, I can't put it down to the B, that's too much of a leap. And now the G, we took it straight across, it's in the way. So our only option is to go down. But you have to think about it and sort of look at it and maybe actually do it the wrong way, realize that you are now outside of the first, second, or third inversion. And that's what we want to do, is try to stay within that. Okay? So that's essentially what you have to do for half cadences. Now, just be careful. It all depends on the key you're in. And so you're best off when you have the half cadence is, if it's asked for 4 or 5 or 1 to 5, then write it down below. And if you'd like, you can actually put down the letters there just to help you. And or have a piece of manuscript paper on the staff paper on the side so you can draw out the 3 notes that represent each one of these triads, just as a reference tool. Okay? All right then. Enjoy, and we'll be in contact again soon. Take care.